Okay guys, it is time for a new update here on the Bitcoin price because I can already tell you it is not looking good. Within the last 24 hours, Bitcoin has once again broken important support to the downside, and it's right now looking like Bitcoin is going to reach the $40,000 levels. Let me show you in the charts why this is a big possibility. What am I going to do with my trades? That's also a question a lot of people have been asking me, then I'm still in. It's a ginormous, we can almost say it's a ginormous multi-million dollar short trade, and for sure also a multi-million dollar long position. But I have to say, guys, the long positions I just scaled down very recently because of the risk of another drop for Bitcoin coming. And why is this risk actually existent right now? First of all, guys, we have broken, like we said, and guys, as always, I would really appreciate it if you could smash up a like here on today's video. If you haven't already, make sure to smash up a like. Every video of mine reaches 1,000 likes. Don't forget to subscribe, activate the bell next to the subscription button so you don't miss out on any future uploads, and leave a nice comment down below, guys. I will try to heart and like every single comment that I see. Guys, thank you very much for your support. You're definitely one of the best and most active Bitcoin trading communities here on YouTube. But now, like I said, let's jump in the chart. Let me give you an update on my trades and what I am going to do next. So what we have seen is exactly what we thought would happen. I mean, this daily candle, as you guys remember, I told you guys, we have to wait for it to close. If it closes below the $44,000 level and the $45,000 level support and resistance zone, then we can be sure that Bitcoin will fall lower with the next following daily candles. And that happened. We closed below. We saw even 2 wicks here retesting the $44,000 level as now resistance, and since then Bitcoin, especially within the last 24 hours, has dumped once again to the downside. Now there is not really any support left below Bitcoin. I mean, we have here a little bit of daily horizontal support that could maybe act as a reversal point for Bitcoin. I don't think so. I think the first really strong support would come in at the $40,000 level. That's the level that I'm keeping an eye on the most, because we pretty much only have today and tomorrow to reach the $40,000 level before it actually becomes a great danger for the bigger time frames. Let me show you why. If we're switching here to the weekly time frame, which is right now not loading for some reason. Why is it not loading? If we switch over here to the weekly time frame, now it worked. We can already see one thing that I mentioned in my last video that is very, very dangerous. And we broke the $43,000 level to the downside, as you guys remember. And guys, this now means that this current weekly candle is right below our weekly EMA ribbons. And guys, the weekly candle closes in 1 day and 14 minutes. So if we want to see a quick wick to the downside, retesting and confirming the $40,000 level as support, especially the upward sloping resistance, the upward sloping support that we have there on the daily channel, then this needs to happen within the next 36 hours, because otherwise this weekly candle is going to close, and this weekly candle would close below our weekly EMA ribbons. In the history of the Bitcoin bull and bear markets, guys, a fake out above the weekly EMA ribbons most of the time is the indicator for the start of the bear market. So guys, let's be very careful here. A fake out above the weekly EMA ribbons is something that in the history for Bitcoin is definitely nothing all too bullish. But now let's go back to the daily time frame, because I think there's the most interesting stuff that we have to keep an eye on. If Bitcoin now, and I tell you this is the higher likelihood, I'm actually very sure that this is the higher likelihood, because we don't really have any strong support below us, and we on the weekly time frame we just pretty much broke very important support to the downside. We need to expect Bitcoin to fall to $40,000 level. If we bounce here, I would not scale up my long positions massively. If we bounce here, I would scale them up a little bit, but I would wait for the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level then to break to the upside before really going in deep into long positions again. With the short trade, I mean, I will leave the short trade open for now. We already took good profits out of that short trade. If we are seeing that Bitcoin now consolidates on the smaller time frames, I would actually take a little bit more profit out of the short trade, just for the case that Bitcoin is reversing prematurely, which also happens sometimes in bull markets, right? Because the mainstream is just sometimes super bullish. And the most likely scenario, if we fall down to the $40,000 level, I mean, it's very clear that if we're breaking this to the downside, for me, the only reasonable thing will be to scale up my short positions, actually. But guys, now you know exactly what I am going to do with my trades. So make sure to smash up a like. Let's reach 1,000 likes like we do on every single video. Don't forget to subscribe, activate the bell, and keep in mind that I'm soon publishing a video where I'm actually completely transparently publishing my profit and loss for the last 2 months, where I'm sharing every single trade of mine live in my videos. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe, activate the bell. We're going to see us in the next one. Till then, thank you for your support. Bye bye.